are in Valdez, Alaska, which is on the Prince William Sound. Valdez is one of the snowiest places in North America, getting on average 27 feet of snow a year, which creates beautiful waterfalls that we got to see on our drive in last night from Anchorage, which was about 5.5 hours. There's also tons of glaciers here in Valdez. We stopped and saw the Worthington Glacier last night, as well as glaciers scattered all throughout the drive through Thompson Pass. Driving through Keystone Canyon, we stopped and looked at Bridal Falls as well as Horsetail Falls. Both beautiful, right along the side of the road. You can just pull right over and check them out. Last night we got dinner at the Fat Mermaid, which was your classic greasy food, but I got deep fried halibut, which was delicious. And this morning we stopped at the Coffee Co. right across from the pier here to get our fix of an Americano before we head over to Solomon Gulch Hatchery to go try to spot some wildlife.
Now checked out Solomon Gulch Hatchery a couple of different times. The first time we were here, it was as the tide was coming in, and so there was this entire area that I'm on right now was completely covered in water, and then up by the salmon ladder there was all kinds of stellar sea lions that were chomping away on the fish. It was one of the coolest things that I have seen since being here in Alaska, and honestly, as we were making that drive in from Anchorage, we were kind of wondering if it was worth that drive. As soon as we saw all the stellar sea lions eating the fish, I was like, yes, this trip was worth it. So the Solomon Gulch Hatchery is owned by the Valdez Fisheries Development Association, and what they're here to do is help regulate the salmon populations and ensure that those salmon populations remain at strong numbers. So what the salmon do is they swim back here because this is where they spawned, and then the fishery here collects those fish as they're swimming up, and then they collect the eggs from them, and then they use those eggs to hatch the next year's populations. Now we're here at low tide, and this place has completely changed. Like I said, before we could not stand right here. This was completely covered in water, and now this entire area is just open to like mud flats or rock flats. Before, this entire area was just teeming with salmon. If you're here in Valdez, the Solomon Gulch Hatchery is a definite must. Now we're gonna go get our own lunch at the sawmill.
For lunch, we are at the Roadside Potato Head, or as the locals call it, the Potato. I got a Philly cheesesteak, we got some rosemary garlic fries, and Jordan got a burrito. It's a cute little place right across from the pier. You just walk up, order, and then sit down. There's a couple spots inside as well as outside, and it looks delicious. Warm food on a very chilly, rainy day. So we just stopped by the Valdez Old Town site, and we wanted to take some pictures in this gorgeous field of fireweed, and then I found salmon berries, so we grabbed a container and picked just a few of these berries to have a little snack. The dark red ones I think are really good. The lighter ones can be a little bit tart, but Yeah, always bring a container because you never know when you'll find salmon berries or blueberries later in the summer in Alaska.
Right now we are out at the Valdez Lake, which is a lake that was created from the retreating Valdez Glacier. Right behind me you can see tons of icebergs floating through the lake that have broken off as the glacier has been retreating and melting. Here you can get guided tours to kayak, or you can bring your own kayak and go kayaking around all these glaciers and then get up to the face of the glacier, or at least a little bit closer. It has melted so far back that you're not really able to see the glacier from the little viewing point, but you can still check out the icebergs. Valdez Lake is at the end of Airport Road, about a 13-minute drive from downtown Valdez. So it's super close. It's something that you can just go check out if you have a little bit of time during your day. This is our last stop of the day. After being here in Valdez for just a little while, we've really decided that it was like worth it. Making that 5.5 hour drive from Anchorage, we were kind of like, oh, is this gonna be worth it or not? But after stopping at Solomon Gulch and seeing all the sea lions eating the fish, we have definitely decided that this is a great place to go check out. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and drop those in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next one.